Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fable 3. You may have already noticed the unexpected end to the previous episode. I thought it would be best just to end it at that point and start a brand new episode outside Barstone Castle. Before attending my brother's trial, I had to visit my favourite place in Somerset House. I almost had a thought that I didn't make sense. What I just said, I thought that didn't make sense. But, yeah. Yes. Alright, let's continue with the gameplay. You guys are gonna have to deal with my... Oh, I've got another house. So I got 3 houses now. So you guys are gonna have to deal with my eating because I brought KFC and I'm hungry. And I need the energy. This is it.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
Oh, I pushed someone apparently. This is it.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Theresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
Yeah.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
Oh. Saying that word again. Using those words again. So.
The people await your verdict, but do what you feel is best for the kingdom.
Well. So.
I prepared you for a day like this.
You did.
I know you will choose what you think
You didn't
is
tell
right
me why. You
for
didn't tell me
Albion.
why you put me in that horrible situation, my friend. But now I see. It was either kill 1 person or 3 people. It was death or death. But you get
fate is
the
in your
unfortunate
hands.
option of life.
The choice is yours.
Oh my gosh, Logan. Okay, so let me just do a summary on what on the horrible things he has done to us.
I have sat there many times. It is not as easy as it looks, is it?
I'm summarizing right now, my friend. Not my friend, my brother. I am summarizing. Okay? So. Logan.
This is not an easy decision to make.
Logan got guard to
Take
whack
all
water
the time
to the
you
floor. That's one horrible thing I've seen. Logan put me in a situation where I had to get someone killed or get a few people killed. I think it wasn't 3 people. It was
I
a
am
few
ready
people.
to accept my fate.
A few people killed. Logan closed the academy. I didn't witness him make the order, but yeah, he closed the Academy in Brightwall, so people don't learn. And Logan has left people to be poor and
people await your
starving
verdict.
in Dollar's camp.
But do what you feel is best for the kingdom.
Logan refused Major Swift's
I prepared you
offer
for a day
and
like this.
decided to get one of his guards
I
to
know
execute
you will choose
him
what you think
in
is
front
right
of me and
for
Ben
Albion.
Swift. Ben Finn. A good friend of Major Swift. A very good friend of Major Swift. And that was wrong we just did out there, my friend. Before I became
Your brother's
king.
fate is in your hands.
And Logan got his guards
The choice
to
is
take us
yours,
down
Solid.
and leave us in Aurora to suffer 3 days in the cave with the crawler, giving us so much scary stuff. And
I have sat there many
you're
times.
the reason why Walter went blind.
It's not as easy as it
basically,
looks, is it?
I have to say. And you know what? All the other things, I'm gonna end the summary there. All the other things made me want to punch you in the face. This is better than punching in the face. I'm gonna leave the punching in the face idea, and I'm gonna make a decision
This
right
is
now.
not an easy decision to make. Take all the time you need.
You can't escape punishment for what you've done, Logan. I sentence you to death.
The king has made his decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
Even the people right there.
Squad forward!
Don't forget, this is where you got your guards to kill my Swift. You man. You're ill eager. Whoa. All of you guys are eager. It's a nice bright sunny day out there right now.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Okay.
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth.
But you
With
want
Logan on the
to
throne,
100%.
Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated
Well,
This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced. And be the hero that can stand against it.
okay. I don't have enough gear sales to afford any of those chests. Right. Let's continue this story. Logan is officially dead.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes.
Yeah.
You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
Let's see how much Logan had.
This is it. Albion's royal treasury.
We could just sit
Store
down.
of the kingdom's total wealth.
Let's Is this how much Logan had in the 4 years he's in some? Okay, wait.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but
yeah.
Just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone's talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills.
Taxes, of course.
You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which
taxes
one could argue would help
life.
the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2,
so the taxes
maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further.
That's what you want, don't you?
True. Many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips.
Yeah, well, yeah, you want that, obviously, don't you?
Gold.
Yeah.
In this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty?
Oh my gosh, I feel like just for you, Hobson. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Hobson, you are. Hobson, that's evil. Oh, Hobson, please. Don't you dare make me.
Of course, lowering tax. Very well, Your Majesty.
That's my choice.
Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word.
Oh, yeah.
How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt.
Is that a problem?
You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the royal ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial.
Pardon me.
Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Okay. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Expect the crowd. Ooh, heavy for me. Oh, pardon me.
Don't tempt me, Reaper. I shot you once.
Twice,
I'll do it
actually.
again.
Oh, I still get tingles remembering it. But you really should consider my offer. How could you deny yourself such an impossibly delicious prospect?
Oh, when he
The
says
same
that,
way I deny
delicious.
myself all
Oh
other
my god.
repulsive things. Now please, please stop talking to me.
That's what my comment.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence.
He's really shut that guy
I
down.
knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public.
Well, I first saw you up there.
And now here
No,
I
back.
am to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education.
Oh, does he?
Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school.
Good idea.
Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her. Riva Industries will abide by your decision.
Ooh, my decision is made.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
Oh, yes.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
In other words, what he said is, I hate the ultimate decision, but I have to go forward with it.
Welcome to Riva Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school.
Whoop, whoop.
You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Oh, the education system has begun.
Alex is a monster, miss. He's got a great big
Ah. I'll save him.
It would be so nice if I could get an autograph.
Who said that?
Sail!
Who said that? Can't tell. I know who said it. It's a sale. Are you selling children in this school? Or was it you? Oh no, it was a woman. The only woman that I see around this area is you. You know what? You're not selling children, are you?
Dogs don't have to eat lovely.
I know, it's silly, it's still children. Behave. Oh, behead. Oh, that poster. Let me just swift.
Sir?
In the sight. What to do now? Ah, I know what to do. I feel like doing a quest. Come but not forgotten. Sam's brother Max is getting into trouble. Yeah, okay. This is one of my favorite missions. So I'll do that, then go back to Boston Castle and continue the story. The story of mine.
Oh, that Max. He's always getting me into trouble. We were going to go right home after the party, but now he's gone off.
Oh.
I've got to find him. If Mum finds out about all this, she'll kill us. Or, you know, the equivalent.
Well, I'm happy to help you.
Wonderful. Now, I do kind of know where he is. Follow me.
Right.
Mum always warned us about drinking. It was quite sweet, actually, her concern. She used to say, touch that stuff and you'll end up a worthless, filthy old tramp, like your father. We always respected her wishes in that regard,
men do
which
drink
is
a lot
actually
more
a
than
bit
women.
uncharacteristic for us. But Max, he just started putting it away. And all the time he's reading out incantations from the book, laughing like a maniac.
Looks like the party got ruined.
He turned the trees upside down, it was raining handbags at one point, and then he summoned this huge, flaming demon who was amazing at croquet.
I wish I could see all
and
that.
there were weird bits as well. I told him he should lay off, and he said if I didn't like the party, I could leave. And I said, why don't you leave? And he left. And he took the party with him.
Careful what you say in arguments.
Here, I'll just get inside.
Be careful what you say in arguments.
So, if you just turn into a wisp, you can fly right in... Oh, sorry. Stupid of me. Here. He's in there somewhere. I'd go with you, but I think that would just upset him. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who needs the living? They're a bunch of wet blankets. I never appreciated life while I was alive, and looking back now, I still kind of think, I could take it or leave it.
No.
Hey! Have you come to join the party? We've got a good vibe going on here, so don't bring us down. What do you want, anyway?
I've got a question.
Look, if you want to
What's
be a
that light
sponge, you can find another ghost party to crash.
I already know what the light does. I just want to see what happens because I've never done it this way. It might make them disappear and then it all goes down. Let me see.
Sam didn't follow you in, did he?
Oh no, he
Someone
didn't.
incorporeal could be such a drag.
A drag?
Hey, what are you doing? I know what this is about. You can't make me go back. Watch this.
Almost there. Though I think at one time we got so close to the exit, it needs to be poofed. No, sticky keys, not today.
This is a barrel of laughs.
Ouch. I could skip these guys and go and get Max.
Almost had me. Not really, though.
The music.
Uh-oh. Heads up.
You are super drunk, my friend. He's lost it. He's lost his mind. Oh, I had you there. No, don't go be slow.
Let's see what's behind door number 1.
Oh, damn it, it resets
I
it.
expected to find it there at all.
You summoned them, I know you did.
Keep up.
Ugh. I thought I was gonna get him right there. You don't even know how this mission works.
Almost had me. Not really, though.
You really are a party pooper just like Mum.
Not really.
She never lets me do anything. It's always cut that out and put that down and you'll unleash an ancient evil again.
Sounds like she's...
Well, I've had enough of her oppression. I've had a taste of real freedom now. And ale, by the way, which was quite nice as well. I didn't want to kill you. But if it's a choice between that and going back to Mum, you forced my hand. These are the ghosts of the people Mum warned me not to hang around with, so look out! I told these guys that you made the last crime. They really hate you now.
Why'd you do that?
Fine. I never liked that Logan. I'm glad you killed him. I hope you're going to pay for the mess you're causing.
Did they become a ghost? Because...
This is why parties should always be open. You get more undead minions. Oh, which one is still here? He'd make mincemeat of you with that croquet mallet.
Ah,
This
what
what
was
you do
it?
for fun? Ruin people's parties.
It's fun. It's not the first party I've ruined, you know.
Alright, fine. So you bested a few ghosts.
A few?
But you'll
That was like
never
50,000
take
of
me
them,
back to my
man.
mum.
You summoned.
I don't need her. I don't need anybody. I'm doing my own thing and no one's gonna stop me.
Being autistic and having rejection sensitivity. Right now, I've had too much of the world. And I'm just like having a break from it. So that I can heal. So I can totally relate with what you said, Max. I do need people, but I just need time to heal. I just have to put that out there. Didn't feel like I want to put it out there, but I wanted to say something to the world. Yeah, but you know, doing gaming and like talking for you guys, entertaining you guys. It does feel like I'm talking to myself, and that makes me very happy. I am my first best friend, and I have other friends out there who I get to, and yeah, I'm waffling right now, so I'll just continue. Yeah, I'll just continue.
You've fallen into another one of my traps. When I first came in here...
Oh dear, I wonder what's on the ceiling.
Hell, it'd be great fun to lead someone in here.
Oh great,
Thank
you're
you
gonna
for
squish me.
me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some pressing matters to attend to.
Funny, that's a good one.
Get the point?
Yes, I do.
You certainly are sharp. I hope you enjoy big, piercing, spiky things crushing your head. Right, admittedly, that last one was rubbish.
It was. You should have just said 3 and then depuffed. Just like that. So, I'm gonna be squished. I'm getting the point.
Oh, Max! I thought I had a massive spike ceiling starting to descend into an
I
inescapable
forgot you
chamber.
come here.
He's gone too far.
He has.
I mean, when we first found the book and read from it, that was just healthy, youthful curiosity. And when we summoned that load of hollow men in Bowerstone Cemetery, that was really just an innocent misunderstanding. And the banshee we raised that nearly destroyed Bloodstone, that got blown way out of proportion.
Oh.
But I mean, killing you like this, that crosses a line. Just look at this situation. You're trapped in a room, spikes start
love
coming
to see
down
those
out the ceiling,
missions.
and actually, they're moving quite fast, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
When I came in. I mean, you might only be seconds away from death, and right, sorry.
I am the king.
There. I think that stopped them.
We can't.
Go on,
We
then.
can't.
Right. Let's go and find Max and put a stop to this.
Ending my, allowing. If he ended my character's life, then the world would be. The world would not be getting sticky keys. But I'll just forget what I just said. Ooh. So these are the statues up here are the ones that control the lights. This is the hardest bit of the mission, just to get to the last bit of the mission. Just getting through those lights. And there's treasure chests as well. So, you know what? Swing it. Just have to go with it. Oh no. I'm doing well! Oh my god! No! Oh my god, I'm freaking out now. I'm freaking out. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter, does it? The more hollow men, the better. Even more guild seals as well. So I can afford the chest. Chest that I want to open. Other road to rule. They keep giving me more. $180. Here, get the Right, that was fun. Any more? Just the one left. No. If you're going up there, hell no. Okay, the pattern. Fudge. Don't follow me. Oh, made it.
8 years of the piano lessons. Guess whose brilliant idea that was? Mum's!
Great.
She's gonna be sorry I ever learned to play, and you'll be sorry too!
What's that? I haven't taught you anything. Why you say that? I haven't taught you anything. Making me feel guilty. I hate feeling guilty. It's my one word. Yeah, let's just drop that because that makes me stupid. Anyway, fine goes. Oh,
The wisps protect the book. Kill them, and you
that's
can
Sam on a bit. We're looking good, Sam.
Shut up!
Hey, will you shut up? What are you saying?
We wasted our lives always doing what she said. Do you want to do the same thing with our deaths?
I guess I never thought about it that way.
Go on then. Have a drink.
Oh.
Well,
that's the most
maybe
tempting
just a
thing
tea.
you have seen in this game. That's the most tempting. That's all you're gonna get, ladies and gentlemen, and gentlemen, on the temptiness. What there was.
Well,
Wow, he's taller than him.
how do you feel?
I feel like Mum would never have let me do that. But what's she going to do? Kill me? I could do whatever I like. Watch this.
He's basically helping me. That's what Sam's doing. You'll see what I mean.
That was my one.
Maybe Max and Sam are having fun. But this is I don't know, maybe Sam was pretending to be. I don't know. Conspiracy theorists. Theories. I mean. We're getting insane.
An evil spectre started summoning under me. Did you have a plan? Yes, I did. Can't we summon the creatures? I think we need to gain more experience.
This could take like another 2-3 minutes. I know I keep using my will, and it can be annoying, but it's the quickest way to kill these enemies.
What are we going to do?
It's almost done. I kept using my will throughout this thing.
Awfully good with that gun. Why don't you marry him then? Oh no!
There we go.
We're nearly out of wisps. Don't worry, I've got a clever idea.
Dramatic music. Thank you, Sam, for helping me. Yeah, he's clearly helping me. Kill these ghosts and then I'll get the book. Oh, no, men are gone.
Fun and interesting, and as soon as you get involved, it's ruined. You told me to take a trip. Well, that was a mistake. And I realise that now, don't I?
Let me just head this argument.
Everything under control, then you panicked and it put me off.
Simon. Out she comes, Mrs. Spade.
Mum!
I knew
I know you had some.
Run! Good.
What are you doing here?
Never mind. You've been reading from that book again, haven't you? And do I smell
Rum.
Yes, on Max. He had rather a lot, actually.
You snitch! This is why I never want you around.
You get down off there this instant and march straight back to your graves. And you're not getting any supper.
Oh, Mum!
We're sorry, Mum.
I told you we'd get in trouble.
No, you didn't.
Thank you for finding my sons and for getting that book away from them.
No problem.
I don't know how they could have got their cold dead hands on it. But then I don't really want to know.
Oh.
I have nothing to give you. Except this advice. Don't have your children buried near you. Especially if they're anything like mine.
But if you love them, and they are troublemakers, but there are troublemakers. No. They're gone now. Go back to the castle. Wait, I could be somewhere under here. Okay. A throne room. If I have to go to Hobson.
Your Majesty?
Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello.
Hail to thee, beloved Majesty.
Greetings, sir.
Yes, sir.
Greetings.
Ready to
Oh,
serve.
well,
It's the great room.
All
Not today, please.
Your Majesty.
Hello,
Welcome to see your grace.
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Riva shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the old quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept and the unskilled? I recommend you reject Paige's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
Everyone is looking at you for a gesture, Your Majesty.
Sorry, I...
Prove to them you
I
are
went
not
somewhere
like your
else.
brother.
I will. Right about now.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision.
Oh.
The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Riva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
I'll go Bowerstone New Quarter. 339 days left until the attack. Here's Hobson.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very
dramatic, Hobson.
Retirement plans. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation?
That's a good point, but I'm not going with that decision, Thompson.
The people will be delighted, Your Majesty.
Yes.
But will they thank you when they are dead?
Being dramatic again.
Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business.
Please.
Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Thank you. Now. Okay.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one.
Oh.
Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
At your orders, sir.
Your orders.
Hooray!
Hooray for me. Not again.
To attention for the King of Albion.
Thank you, Walter.
Today you decide on the decor of the castle.
Sweet. I don't like the purple.
Two of
purple is
Albion's
queer.
greatest
I like the
interior
purple.
designers
But I don't like
have
Logan.
come to present their suggestions.
Don't like the purple
You may
because it's
speak.
from Logan, mate. Enemy. Rather,
Your Majesty,
the purple's
I
good.
am Herman Worthy.
Oh, nice to
and
meet you,
I
Herman
have a
Worthy.
design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme
I have to take my
capable
shoes
of
off
lifting
first.
the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong,
Virtuous leader. Hear me roar.
But also, look how pretty my home is.
Oh.
You are an enlightened king. Let
Show
the
me your
heart
home,
of your
darling.
castle be enlightened too.
Celestial?
Back in the hat.
Serene? Pretty?
Oh,
Do you
she's
wish to be
salty,
known
ain't
as
she?
a ruler
Ain't
or
she?
as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent.
More like
Your
salty
Majesty,
Maleficent.
And I can tell you that people
Is she saying
respect
Maleficent? She wasn't
what they
Maleficent
fear.
herself.
This castle should be a fortress of dread.
Really?
I propose that we flood the rooms and corridors with blood, or at least a suitable paint substitute. Let all those who look upon this palace know terror, whether they be your subjects or your enemies.
It may seem trivial, but
That was very,
appearances can affect the opinion of the entire kingdom. The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
Done.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more,
I give you my
fashion
cards
and good taste
after
must
this one.
choke down their nausea.
Salty Maleficent. In disguise. You're disguising yourself as a pretty woman. Where's the wings? Probably hiding in your back somewhere. There's another one after this.
Majesty.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes.
Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long since my people felt safe, or knew of life without suffering. We were honored to join your fight to claim Albion. Now it is time we joined your kingdom. Do what your brother failed to do. Help us to rebuild Aurora and protect it as you would your own land.
No.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Thank you, Kaelin, for coming and reminding me.
Welcome to the new
Welcome! This is the best welcome I've got.
Oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Riva Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
That last sentence.
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only